You ever notice how covert narcissists act like they know everything about you, even though they've barely had a real conversation with you? It's like they've already made up their mind about who you are, your flaws, your intentions, your whole identity, before you've even said a word. But here's the truth, they don't actually know you at all. What they're really doing is telling on themselves. Every snide comment, every passive aggressive dig, every controlling move they make, it doesn't reveal anything about you. It reveals them, their shame, their insecurity, their fear of being exposed. See, they don't respond to who you are. They create a version of you that matches their inner chaos. And once that version is locked in, everything you say or do becomes a reaction to them. They set the tone. They trigger the emotion. They define the entire interaction. Because if they didn't, you might actually see who they are. In this video, we're going to break down 7 ways covert narcissists tell on themselves, the subtle giveaways in their words, their tone, and their behavior, the patterns that expose the truth they're trying to hide. Let's get into it. 1. Belittling disguised as concern or humor. They'll say something cutting, but smile when they say it. Like I wouldn't expect you to understand. This kind of thing takes a certain mindset. Or wow, that's a bold choice. Then if you react, they'll say I was just joking. Or you're too sensitive. But here's the truth. People don't hide cruelty inside concern, unless they've learned to talk to themselves that way. What sounds like a dig at you is actually a reflection of how they speak to themselves when no one's listening. 2. Commanding through guilt or silence. Covert narcissists rarely raise their voice. They don't need to. They control through implication. They'll sigh deeply, go silent, or make themselves the victim when they don't get their way. It's not that they're asking, they're expecting, and punishing you when you don't comply. They say things like, it's fine, I'll just deal with it myself. But what they really mean is, you failed me, and now I'll make you feel it. That's not love, that's emotional blackmail. And it reveals just how dependent they are on controlling your reactions to feel powerful. 3. Projecting their inner world onto you. They don't describe who you are. They describe who they are and project it onto you like a mirror. If they accuse you of being cold, distant, or manipulative, ask yourself, have you actually done anything to justify that? Usually, no. What you're seeing is the narcissist telling you about the parts of themselves they refuse to accept. They feel small, so they call you arrogant. They feel insecure, so they say you're the one who needs validation. Pay attention. The accusations say more about them than about you. 4. Undermining your reality to control it. You remember something clearly. A conversation, a promise, a moment. But when you bring it up, suddenly, it never happened. Or it happened differently. Or you misunderstood. They'll say, that's not how I remember it. or "you always twist my words." This is called gaslighting, and they use it to make you question your memory, your instincts, even your identity. But here's the irony: the more they twist your reality, the more they expose how fragile theirs is. Because someone secure in the truth doesn't need to rewrite yours. Five, creating drama where there is none. Covert narcissists are addicted to emotional intensity. If things are calm, if there's peace, they get uncomfortable. So they stir the pot, subtly. They'll drop a vague comment like, "I just feel something's off," or "people have been saying things." Now you're confused, second guessing, trying to fix something that was never broken. That's not communication, that's chaos. And it tells you they feel safest when everyone else is off balance, because that's where they live internally. 6. Playing the victim with a twist. They love to play the victim, but always in a way that elevates them. Their stories are full of betrayal, injustice, and suffering. But somehow they always come out looking like the wise, kind-hearted martyr. People just don't appreciate someone who actually cares. What they're doing is fishing for sympathy while propping up their ego. It's not about vulnerability, it's about control. Because if they can make you feel sorry for them, they can get away with anything. Seven, overreacting to healthy boundaries. Tell them no, even gently, and watch what happens. They'll sulk, withdraw, lash out, or guilt trip you. They might say, "I guess you don't care as much as I thought," or give you the silent treatment. But it's not about what you said. It's about the fact that you dared to say it. They see boundaries as rejection, as disrespect, because deep down they believe your time, energy, and attention belongs to them, and when you reclaim it, they panic. That reaction tells you everything you need to know. So if you've ever felt like a narcissist knew you too well, like they had you figured out from the start, look again. They were never describing you. They were exposing themselves in every word, every tactic, every silent punishment. Now that you see it for what it is, they can't hide behind the mask anymore. If this video helped you see things more clearly, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps push these messages out to more people who need it. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I post regularly to help you break free from toxic patterns and rebuild your life with clarity and confidence. If you're looking for personal support, I do offer one-on-one coaching. Check the link in the description if you're ready to take that next step in your healing journey. And if you'd like to support the channel and keep this work going, donations are always appreciated. Those links are also below. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're not what they said you were. You never were.